I don't think Brexit itself will have a direct impact. However, it will have potentially a longer-term indirect impact if HMRC decides to act and to make its own decisions, because once the UK is no longer part of the EU, then it'll have the freedom to make its own decisions on, and this is sort of HMRC based on whether Qrops will continue to exist in their present form or whether they will be applied in a more restrictive sense where, as an example, they could opt to go back to the regime before 2006, where overseas transfers had to be individually approved by HMRC, or we may not have the different choice of the different jurisdictions as such, but they could well restrict Qrops to the place of residency of the expatriate person. And in terms of Gibraltar and where that would see Gibraltar, pretty much in the same light as any, with the same restrictions as any other Qrops jurisdiction, whether it's in the EU or outside, outside of the EU as well. I think the angle that Gibraltar does have to offer is its links to the UK. We are seeing a lot of uncertainty amongst expatriates, as in, sort of UK expats, whether they'd like to leave the UK or whether they're not sure about moving into Europe if the UK is no longer part of the EU. But in Gibraltar does have those links with the UK. It's seen as sort of Britain in the sun. So, and they can still offer, at the moment at least, for as far as we know, for the foreseeable future, they still offer the advantages of being part of the UK, offering a Qrops and having a nice sunny climate. I think it is to take advantage of the current legislation. We know that at the moment Qrops are available. In the future, we don't know what is likely to happen. So it's about acting now. Why wait? It's the benefits of a Qrops are available at the moment. It may not be the case in the future. So make sure that they have the discussion and they go through the benefits of all the clients, the pros and cons of transferring. But at least now they have a window of opportunity where transferring is an option. We don't know for certain, but I would say most industry experts would pretty confidently say that it is likely that HMRC will honour Qrops that have already been put into place. Yes, it is true that prices have been coming down since the Qrops were first introduced 10 years ago, and I think it is because it has moved on to a higher volume, more sort of it's a more commercial product at the moment. And yes, there is a price war, but I think that's because providers are able to offer it at a decreased price now that I think the benefits are more widely known. And there's more clients who are interested, and like anything, as soon as you engage more clients, then it becomes, it still becomes profitable to reduce the costs according to the real cost in the market. So. Yes. We conducted a lot of research, primarily from international IFAs, before launching into our Gibraltar Qrops, and it's very clear to us that the way forward is to have a multi-jurisdictional product. However, we started at Gibraltar because obviously that's on our doorstep. So we started with Gibraltar Qrops. Shortly we should be having a Malta proposition as well, and eventually we're looking at a UK SIP as well. Not at this very present moment, but who knows in the future. we do realise that it's very important to offer the full proposition and have, and have a UK SIPP as well. But there are other ways of entering that marketplace that we will be exploring initially, and working with one of our partners in the UK to provide this service. And then further down the line, who knows? I think it provides a peace of mind for clients and for IFAs as well, that it's a multi-jurisdictional offer. So we'll be able to transfer back into a UK SIPP free of charge if that was, the client decided to move back to the UK and they wanted to have the pension closer to home and obviously pay the UK tax on it if they became a UK tax resident. So it's nice to offer the full proposition.